Can you speak in Yoruba or like?
My dad is actually Igbo.
Okay, cool.
But I can speak a little bit of Yoruba.
Yeah.
Ekaro.
Okay.
Ekaso.
Okay.
Ekale. Am I saying it properly?
Yeah, said it right, said it right.
Oremi atata.
Oh, slow it down.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for doing this.
No
Really
problems.
appreciate it. You might have seen, but I always start off these interviews with a 25-second life summary challenge.
All right.
You're not
Life
ready.
summary.
Life
Oh
summary.
shit.
So
Okay.
basically,
This wasn't on your last ones that you sent me.
It wasn't. This is a surprise.
All right, come on.
So you basically, in 25 seconds, got to summarise your whole life from birth to where we are now.
You cracked me up. Love that. Okay.
So when
You
you
got
are
the
ready,
timer.
oh, 1 second. Let me get this timer on.
It gives me time to think about this.
Time to think.
Can I swear?
You can swear, yeah, of course.
All right, cool. Not that I swear.
All right.
often.
Are you ready?
Wait, hold on.
I'm going to count it down from 3, yeah?
All right, from birth until now.
From birth until now.
I
25
don't even
seconds.
think I need 25 seconds. Go on.
Really? Nah. I want some good detail.
Go, 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 go.
3, 2, 1.
All right, so basically, I've been living a bad man life. I was born in South London, West Norwood, and then I went to Brooklyn when I was like 5. Then I came back to England when I was like 12, 13. Did a whole lot of traveling to different schools and all that kind of stuff. Wanted to be a rapper when I was younger, still secretly do. Then created my own online magazine to just get out of working a 9 to 5. And from then, I've just been living life. And that's about it, really. I told you.
Did you say I was basically a bad man from
Who knows what I said?
Who knows what you said?
Who knows?
I like that summary.
I feel like I missed out loads, but yeah, I'm here today.
Well, that sort of naturally leads on to the next one. If you could just say, if someone asked you who is Joelah Noble, what is your like go-to? What do you say? If I asked you who is Joelah Noble.
I'd say, I think it's really hard to describe yourself though, isn't it?
Yep.
Like if I said to you, describe you, it'll be hard for you.
It would be hard for me. Okay, in terms of like personality first,
okay.
And then secondly in terms of what you do. So let's start off, because I like it when you sort of get to know who the actual person is. You want to define yourself just by your career, but who is Joelah Noble, the personality?
And that's a mistake a lot of us make, by the way. We define ourselves by our career, and I'm actually trying to get out of that, because I'm more than that.
Yeah,
I'm more than
100%.
that. All right, so personality, I'm shameless when I want to be. Bit of a perfectionist in life. A bit of a joker.
Yeah, I can tell that.
Can you?
a little bit.
Bit of a gangster.
Yeah, we know that now. 100%.
Yeah, I love to love as well. Like I love to love my friends. I love to love my family. And I just want people to be happy. Okay. Like genuinely, I want people to just be happy. And if I can help inspire that, then yeah.
So would you say, would your friends generally say like, the life of the party, like you're generally someone who brings good vibes to wherever you go, lights up the room? 100%.
I like to keep it humble, but you know, no, I do think they would say that. That I'm like the life of the party. But I have my moments as well. I'm one of those, like, what do they call it? Introverted extroverts.
Yeah, well, explain that.
It just depends on my mood. Like if I'm out, then okay. I'm out, I'm happy, I'm partying. But to get me out is a whole nother situation, because actually I just like to be at home.
Really?
Yeah.
So if you had the option of like staying in Netflix and chill or going out with a partner, which one would be your go-to?
It's definitely mainly a Netflix and chill situation, but I'm also trying to be a better person in life, and I want to like meet people, because I do really enjoy meeting people as well, so 100%. I'm trying to do that a bit more too.
Okay, so what about career-wise? Who is Joelah Noble? What does she do? Because I tried to summarize it and I couldn't when I was
I know, it's really hard, isn't it?
Which by the way is absolutely fine, because I think it's okay to do lots of different things.
Yeah.
But if you could say in a sort of elevator pitch way, what would you say?
I'd say work-wise, well, mainly I'm a presenter. Like that's what really, I think that's what I'm doing more of these days. Started out as an actor. I still do acting as well, but I'm concentrating on the presenting side of it for now. Yeah, I'm a writer as well. I love being creative, and that's the thing. Like, I don't put everything out there like what I do. I think there's also a process of actually feeling comfortable to do that and put myself out there and say, actually, I do this, and this. But yeah, I'm a presenter, actor, writer, all-round creative person.
Love it.
I enjoy it. At one point, I used to think you just had to master one thing. I didn't want to be a jack of all trades, master of none. But at the same time, I think if this is within you, like you have this life, this one life that we know of, I think you should do it doing the things that you enjoy.
Do you think as a presenter, it's beneficial if you've got loads of other things, like as far as opportunities are concerned, about what you've been offered or what you've done? Do you think it's good that you've got loads of other things that you do? Or do you sometimes think, nah, I'm just the sickest presenter, that's me, that's what I do?
Yeah,
what would you rather?
Being a presenter is also about like your life experiences as well. So I do think it really does come in handy. Everything that I've been through, the fact that I used to live in Brooklyn for 7 years, like the fact that I used to do dance and I do acting and stuff like that, all kind of goes hand in hand with presenting. With acting, I do think that's a bit different because being a presenter, that's you, that's all about you. Being an actor is about being someone else. So if someone's so used to seeing you being a presenter, then they might find it hard to see you as an actor. But at the same time, it's been done, it can be done again. You know?
What was your most recent acting gig? So, I mean, how recent has this transition into focusing on presenting been?
Well, with acting, it's just like, I feel like it's a little bit harder because it's something that you have to really dedicate yourself to. It's a skill. Like, I think people look at acting and they think, oh, this is easy, you're just pretending to be someone else. But actually, to be a good actor, you've got to be believable and you've got to really focus on that skill. Like, if a role came up today that I really cared about, I would do that. Like, don't get it twisted, and I'll make that shit work.
100%.
But the last acting role I did, we shot it in October, and that was in New York, and it was a little short film called Know Me So Well, and it's about basically a failed relationship. But it's quite dynamic, and I don't want to say too much because actually
it's not out yet.
It's got a little twist at the end. But yeah.
So you obviously had to do accents and stuff like that before.
Oh
you lived
my
in
God.
Brooklyn for 7 years as well.
All right, so because I know you about to ask me to do an accent, all right?
You know what one I was actually going to ask you to do?
What?
Although that was sick, by the way. It was a Latin American one.
Oh, all right.
I saw on your profile, I can't remember where I was looking at it, it was like a Latin American accent that you do.
When?
I'm not sure how long you've done
When
it.
did you see that?
I can't remember the website. It might have been, I think it was called mandy.com or something.
Oh my God.
It's like from a
Need
while
to
ago.
delete
I did
this.
my research.
Do you know what a Latin American accent sounds like?
No, not really.
Like, it's kind of like real ghetto type shit like that.
Okay, yeah.
Like, kind of like what I did, but obviously it wasn't that good. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my cousin Pedro, all right? And he going to come to you and he going to tell you about me and my other cousin Carlos, all right? And y si tú lo por la cara no dejas nada. See, senor?
I'm feeling now. I'm feeling intimidated now as well.
All
That kind
right.
of gave me like J-Lo vibes from back in the day. Or what's that woman's name? Oh, the one who was in Modern Family. Do you remember?
I don't know.
I can't remember anyway.
But what I will say is that my Brooklyn friends will see this and they'll just be like, no, Joelah.
Don't worry,
They'll just be like, no.
Fair enough. So as far as like next steps are concerned, you're talking presenting is really going to be the journey that you're going on.
Yeah.
If you could give advice to anyone who's currently doing this right now to sort of forge themselves a really good career, what should they be doing first and foremost to make sure they're getting the stuff that they want to do?
I think
What's most important?
the most important thing is to do your own shit.
Okay.
100%, just like what you're doing right here. Just like for me, like right before I got signed to a presenting agency, I just knew. I had done loads of other stuff before, like the Grime Daily News, stuff with Car Phone Warehouse, like hosted the Rated Awards. Like,
how did you get the Grime Daily?
The Grime Daily News.
Yeah, how did that happen?
So I created a online magazine.
Okay.
It was so bootleg, but it was like to interview.
Digital.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like interviewing upcoming entrepreneurs.
Okay.
These people, like, no shade, they're all amazing people. I say all, it was like 2 people that I interviewed. Actually 3. Three people that I interviewed. And that was just a way for me to build up my showreel, build up my portfolio. I had met Posty through like friends and stuff anyway, so I kind of seen him.
Yeah.
And the person I was dating actually is like someone that knows him too at the
Yeah.
time. So I knew him. And then I was doing that acting thing with Tolu, Don't Jealous Me. We did the T-Boy show.
Yeah.
And this is when, like, for me, this is when I kind of, the same year I think that I actually got an Instagram and started like posting stuff. But I've always been kind of like pretty private. It's taken a lot for me to like even just put my own personality out there. In person, you will see all of me. Like, I'm not scared, I'm not shy. But on Instagram, it's like, I just feel like, oh, I don't want everyone. Anyway, I digress. So Tolu, as you know, he's big on doing his Insta videos and all that stuff. So, and we're dumb together. Any, you know, just both shameless. So we like had a break from filming. He puts up his phone and we just start chatting shit basically. He posts it. And then like loads of people just saw it. I got bare new followers. I think like I had like 600. Yeah, this is on Instagram. So I think at that point I had like 600 or 800 followers. Broke that 1,000 mark right there, baby. Under a day, I mean, it was a little something. And loads of like my friends seen it and the postie seen that as well. So I think that kind of reminded him, like, oh, okay. Oh yeah, this, I forgot she said she was doing presenting. Oh, okay. And then he reached out and he was just like, look, do you want to do this? I was like, yeah, cool.
Dope.
And yeah, we just started doing it. It's definitely been a process. Like at first the sound was shit. You know, we didn't know exactly how, like, am I going to remember this script, this long 1,000-page script?
So like Grime Daily News, and it was like 4 or 5 stories you had to...
Bare stories, fam. Bare stories. But I definitely didn't remember that.
And you're still doing that now as well?
We haven't done it in a while, actually.
Okay.
We'll get back to that. But it's been a while. I've been doing it for like 3 years now.
Oh, wow, so that's a long stretch.
Yeah.
And obviously, over that time, I've seen their audience grow hugely. Like, they're on 1 million subscribers on YouTube now, so it's a massive audience you got there.
Sick.
What about Rinse FM then? Because obviously that's like a more recent thing. I can see you're obviously hosting your own show on that as well. How did that opportunity come about as well?
One of the guys who worked at Rinse, who doesn't work there anymore, I really miss him. I guess he was just scouting for talent. I've been doing the Grime Daily stuff for ages. I started like just showing a bit more of my personality online, on Instagram and stuff, and he saw it and contacted my manager at the time and was just like, can we get her in to do a demo? And the thing is, I've always kind of like, although I've always loved music, you know, I wanted to be a rapper, I still secretly do want to be a rapper. I always thought like, oh, I don't want to be on radio, because like.
Why did you think that though? Like, what was the stigma?
Do you know what it is? Because people say like, oh, you got a face for radio.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean.
Just growing up, like you would hear that, it's like.
On TV.
What do you mean face for? What's the face for TV, bitch? What you talking about? But I love it. Like I really, really love it. I think 100%. It's sick. Being able to like listen to new music all the time, like that really is a passion. I think for most creative people, like music is some kind of, if you can't sing or write or any of that, like it still means a lot to you, and that's the case for me as well.
And what's sort of your segment? What do you play on Rinse? What's your go-to? What do people know that they're going to expect when they hear your slot? They're definitely going to hear some hip-hop music. Okay, got you.
Potentially, most probably some old school shit as well. So I got a segment called Sample Things. Okay. So I play like a new song and then the song that new song sampled. Oh, or depending, like if it's Drake's birthday or Drake just released Care Package. So because he just released Care Package, I want to delve into my favorite tunes that Drake has sampled on his tunes, kind of thing. So I'd play 3 of those songs and then 3 of the tunes that he sampled. It's a good opportunity to do that. Yeah, I just really care about where music comes from, like the education behind it. Yeah. What's your musical background then? What were you listening to when you grew up? What were the parents playing in the house? Because you're from, wait, let me get this right. Wait, Jamaica. Am I wrong? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. No, Jay, I'm not offended. Where are you from? My mum's from Trinidad, and my dad is half Nigerian and half English. Sorry, what? You've got Nigerian in you? I do, yeah. I did not know that, you know. You're one of us now, you know that. Like. I mean,
You should have been at Afro Nation.
I know, I should
have.
have.
Afro beats.
But you know, a lot of Caribbean people, you know, originally, a lot of them are from West Africa, right?
Well, if you go far back enough, 100%. So
okay.
I reckon if you trace it back, like, it's just all
a lot,
Nigerian, basically. Can you speak in Yoruba or like?
My dad is actually Igbo.
Okay, cool.
But I can speak a little bit of Yoruba.
Yeah.
Ekaro.
Okay.
Ekaso.
Okay.
Ekale. Am I saying it properly?
Yeah, you said it right.
Ore mi atata.
Oh, slow it down. Yeah. You've got it going down.
The Igbo that I can speak is Kedu. Kedu.
I don't know what that means. I don't know anything.
It's like, you're right. And then Odema. That's like, yeah, I'm good.
Igbo as well.
Yeah.
What about, obviously, there's Trini language as well. Do you speak that fluently?
There's no language.
A dialect or?
There's an accent. But I actually can't do the Trini accent.
Oh.
What they say about Trini people when they talk, it sounds like they're singing.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey boy. It's quite high pitch for a lot. But I'm actually really terrible at any Caribbean accent ever in life.
Fair enough.
Terrible.
So what's do you play any Afrobeats on the radio?
Of course. Stuff, You asked for my if I had any Nigerian middle names and stuff as well.
What I was about to ask
now
as well,
I don't. But basically my last name is from my mum.
Okay.
But my dad's last name, which is weird because I used to use it before I went to live in New York. Yeah. But I might even change it still. It's Ayama.
Oh, sick. Yeah. So that's obviously from the Nigerian side as well. It's a dope surname. Cool. Yeah. I mean, as far as next steps are concerned then, I know obviously everyone asks what the future holds and sometimes you just don't know what to say, but what would you like to happen? Where do you see your future? What would you like to come into fruition?
I just want to be in the position to give other people opportunities. So whether that's like creating my own shows, like my own TV shows, my own like online content, movies, short films, like all of that stuff. As I'm such a creative, there's so many things I love to do, so many things I'm passionate about. I just want to be in a position where I can give people that opportunity and just create at my own free will, basically. Yeah,
you want that creative freedom, that creative license to basically just go out and do what you want to do. Was a trainer thing your sort of concept as well, to sort of do the unboxing and things like that? Or
yeah.
You've done a lot of content on that as well.
Yeah. So it's called Save Our Souls. Okay. And basically it was all about, it was born out of my love for fashion and trainers, and I'm a bit of a geek. Like anytime I like something, I want to know more about it. So that's in terms of fashion and in terms of music. Like if I hear a song that I like, I need to know what that person's saying, please. So I'm on Genius and I'm looking up them lyrics. More time I'm learning them on accident, but slightly on purpose. But it's the same with like clothes and trainers. Like there are so many collabs and stuff in the trainer game.
100%.
That a lot of people don't know the backstory about. I want to know if I'm wearing these trainers, 100%. I want to be able to say, okay, these are the undercover Nike React collaboration.
It's like when someone wears like a Guns N' Roses t-shirt and they listen to one Guns N' Roses song.
I mean, it's cool. It's cool.
I can't do it. Like I won't wear it unless I actually listen to their music.
Exactly. So I thought it was a good opportunity for me to show like my love for trainers, my personality, my presenting skills, and give someone something good to watch.
What's your go-to pet? I can see we're rocking some very nice.
So these are the Reacts undercover collab. But my absolute fave pair is the all white Air Force Ones.
Simple. High top or middle?
Low top. All day.
Essential part of the
wardrobe. It's just, how can you go wrong with that?
Cool. Gonna jump into some quick fire questions. Favorite. Okay, I've got 10 in total.
Let's go.
Ideally, just one. The first thing that comes to your mind.
Oh my gosh.
Not too much thinking time.
Might get in trouble for this.
The first one, I was kind of sure what you were gonna say. Now, from what you've told me, I'm not entirely sure.
Ooh, okay, go on.
First one. Plantain or plantain?
Plantain.
Oh my god.
Continue, keep going.
Nike or Adidas?
Oh, Nike.
Jordan or Yeezy?
Jordans.
Bape or Supreme?
Bape.
Hip hop or grime?
Oh, I hate you for doing that. I hate you for doing that. Okay,
one,
so I have to explain myself real quick. Obviously, I was raised, I was raised in New York. You know, Jay-Z's my all-time favorite rapper.
Yeah.
But I do love grime. Like, I really love grime.
Yeah.
And I love the culture. I just don't feel like it's fair for you to do this to me. I'm gonna pick Haim. Continue.
What genre is Haim?
It's both of them together. Can you get no? Can you go? I don't want to choose it.
Alright, we're not getting an answer, unfortunately.
No.
We're not getting an answer. Alright, move to something lighter. Rom-coms or action?
I mean, I would love to say action, but it is definitely a rom-com situation.
That's a truthful answer.
Yeah.
If you had to pick a song which is going to be a theme tune for your life, what song would it be?
I keep it realer than most, I know you're feeling it. Crystals are nice, I like to toast, I keep on spilling it.
I'm going to show my ignorance, I actually don't.
No, I know you don't. It's Jay-Z, it's called Feeling It. There's so many tunes.
Cool. Yeah, but Feeling It's the first one that came to you.
Yeah, it's from his first album,
Reasonable Doubt. Cool.
I'm thinking of like 1,000 other songs.
What's
There's another one from Eminem called Till I Collapse.
I haven't heard that either.
It's
You've got some niche choices. There's none of these from the TV.
And these are the hip-hop choices, by the way.
Yeah. We kind of know what your favourite genre is already.
Yeah, I would start rapping that one as well, but it's a bit intense.
What's one thing people would find surprising about you?
That I am, what, is it like a fact or just anything?
Anything, yeah.
I'm really sensitive.
Really?
Is that surprising?
That kind of surprises me. You come across like you've got thick skin, like you sort of rub it off.
Yeah, no, I'm really, I do.
Like, take it on the shoulder.
I do, innit?
Yeah.
But like I'm actually really sensitive.
Interesting, okay. What achievement to date are you most proud of?
What am I most proud of?
First thing that comes to mind.
Honestly, like, it's just, there were so many like career things that I feel super grateful and super blessed to have had the opportunity to do and things that I've achieved. But like being able to have gone through the shit that I have been through in life, like including certain childhood things, like the fact that I was married, I'm not married anymore, like just life shit, the fact that I'm here right now and you know, I'm not like super depressed and at home in bed like I probably was about this time last year. The fact that I got through that, I do think that's a big achievement.
Okay, I love that.
And the first thing that comes to mind actually.
I love that answer. If you could say one thing to your younger self, what are you telling her? What are you telling young Joe?
Baby, baby.
No.
Babes, it's cool. Babes. Babes, first of all, you're doing too much, yeah? You don't need to be in relationship after relationship after relationship.
Wait, hold on a second. How many relationships have you...
So I've only actually been in 3 relationships, but like they've just been consistent, like one after each other. It's just not the way you should live your life. You should definitely have some time by yourself and like really learn what it is that you like and what it is you're willing to give in a relationship and accept in a relationship. That's no shade to any of those other people, by the way. It's just, it's important. But yeah, I'll just be like, baby, it's cool. Like, you're sick, look at you, you're sick. You're so talented.
You've got a much better idea of what you want now.
I'm a lot more confident now.
Got you.
Like, back in the days, it was, I'm still learning how to be super, super confident, but yeah, now it's just like, you know what? Everyone's a human. No one's better or worse than you. So whatever it is you want to do, just do that. Don't be scared.
I love that.
That's what I'll say.
I love that. That's a nice way to finish.
I'm looking at my bag while I'm talking. It's like, that's me.
Oh, thank you so much, honestly.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Appreciate that so much. Pleasure. Thank you.
No probs.
All good.